I'm Diana Steele and I'm here at Fresh Street Market, and today I'm talking about corn. And the big question is it a grain or a vegetable? Well, this corn that you buy when it's young and sweet is actually a vegetable. But when it matures and dries and you get the kernels, like for popcorn, it becomes a grain. So this is a vegetable, and one medium cob gives you about half a cup of kernels, and that will give you about 74 calories, about 16 grams of carbohydrates. So if you're counting your carbs, if you're diabetic, for example, it's about one starch serving. You're also going to get 2 grams of fiber and 2.5 grams of protein, which means that it's going to have a lower glycemic index. It's in the low to medium range for the glycemic index, so that's also a good thing. Now, when you're at the grocery store, you want to make sure that you are choosing a good cob of corn. Now, they don't always like it when you do this, but I like to do this just to make sure I'm getting one that's not too old. So you can gently peel back the silks, and of course you're looking for a corn that has very healthy, bright silks there, and then you pull it back and see, you want those kernels to be going from large to small at the tip. If they're too large at the end, that means that that's a more mature corn. So I like it to be a bit younger and a little bit sweeter. You want to also make sure that the corn looks really fresh on the outside, no major gashes or anything like that. When you're cooking your corn, there are several things that you can do. One is you can just husk it and then throw it in boiling water. Don't add salt to your water because that's going to make it a lot more tough. When you throw it into the water, it takes about 5 to 7 minutes. Some people cook it for 20 minutes, but I think that's too long. If you want to cook it in the microwave, you can do that too. Just take off a few of the outer layers of the husk, so you only have 2 layers there, and then throw it in the microwave for 2 to 3 minutes on high. And then when you take it out, you're going to cut off the end here, and then hold on to the silks and shake your corn out of the cob, and it's done. So you only had to do it if you're only cooking one cob. That's a really easy way of doing it. You can also throw it on the barbecue in the husk. Just throw these the corn with their husk on in water first and let them soak for half an hour or so, so that the husk doesn't actually burn on your grill. And then it'll take about 20 minutes on your barbecue. There are some really interesting phytochemicals in corn as well, lutein and zeaxanthin, and they are known to help reduce the risk of macular degeneration, which is the leading cause of blindness in the elderly, and also a phytochemical called ferulic acid, which has anti-cancer properties. So if you thought corn was maybe not as good for you, well, surprise, it does have some really good health benefits. When you're cooking it and serving it, you can just do your butter like usual, or you could try some different things like chili powder with a little bit of lime juice to make it more of a Mexican flair. You can also try just grating some Parmesan cheese on top. So try it a few different ways to change things up for your summer and buy some BC corn.